Hello everyone, Sientir here with Final Fantasy XIII. I have, so if you saw last episode where I noticed that I had a lot of encoding drop overload issues, I returned the settings to the way that they'd been in the first episode from this week. We will see what sort of change that makes. It is a process of trial and error right now, much like this game. Sientir, I guess? This is a very strange elevator construction. How do those numbers work? Oh, that was a 1. Okay. Second tier, Taejin's tower. A weird elevator, a save point, I don't know. What do you want me to have seen? Looks like there's a cutscene here. I found that.
What's that?
Oh, of course it is.
Waiting for us, huh? Get back!
That's an interesting design. I will say that
What's this? Some kind of trap.
they have some really good designs in this game. The Menhirim. To continue ascending Taejin's tower, you must accept and complete missions from the 3 colossal Menhirim on the tower's 2nd tier. The route to the tower's apex will remain closed until all of the Menhirim's tasks are done. So this sounds an awful lot like the XIII crystals. What do you got for me, big guy? Yes, that's how we activate statues. By pointing at them. Titan. That sounds bad. Brave soul, heed my plea, and we shall bring light to your dark path. Know that a Titan holds my power thrall within this spire. Slay it, and I shall once more be free. If you can but restore the strength of my 2 brethren and I, here on the 2nd tier, the way will be opened unto you. Yeah. Mission commenced. Okay, let's see what these enemies are like. It's this class of enemy again. And the encoding's overloaded again. Hopefully that's not too much of an issue. That seems pretty standard. Resist everything. Of course they do.
Thank you.
Okay, this is interesting. I'm gonna switch to Hero's Charge for a moment because I want to get some healing going. Whew. Snow got you a little low there. Thankfully, he has the thing that massively buffs him when his HP gets super low. But okay, I'm gonna heal Saz, and then I'm gonna switch over to Delta attack. Nope, they're all pretty much tanking.
Wide open.
Okay, they seem really easy to stagger, though. And Snow should be able to keep himself alive with Medigard. Yeah, as soon as their thing goes down, you can see that they resist, and then when they're staggered, everything's normal, because that's how it works. So then we can actually lay the damage in on these guys. Their HP is not too bad, actually. So, and like I said, they stagger very easily. This is a more interestingly designed enemy than some. where they're very tanky up until the point you get rid of their armor. That's an interesting sort of design principle, actually, that makes me kind of wonder about alternative ways of implementing this thing. Or like engaging in the same concept of like this enemy basically takes like no damage from anything, but it staggers really easily, and once it does, it suddenly takes full damage from everything and just gets curb stomped. Because you can see how much more damage we pump out. Like, we do so much damage when things are taking full amounts. Okay, a little bit slow, but my goodness, they give really good Christogen. And they're not too bad of a fight, thankfully. Okay, so I just need to go up here. Oh, it's another one of these guys. Yeah. This is the same enemy, right? I'm gonna check. Yeah. Managarmer. Managarmer.
We gotta win this.
Make it all splashed up. So once we get through this, we'll go to the next room. I'm not really concerned about trying to stagger this guy.
Thank you.
I'm gonna give a little bit more time for Saws to buff us.
We gotta win this.
Yeah, okay, once he does the next round of buffing on himself, I'm gonna switch to a more offensively minded configuration. Delta attack here. Because I want Snow to continue to tank here. It's interesting how tanking is so predicated on actually being able to draw and hold aggro. Like, it's something that I think about some, because Guild Wars 1 doesn't have tanking per se. Like, it has stuff that allows you to tank, except for the part where it doesn't have any aggro management stuff. Like, enemies tend to focus on somebody who's been attacking them and things like that. But it kind of just directs things a little bit differently. Which means that a lot of those things that can really help you tank are not especially useful, if that makes sense. Okay, so we take out this guy, and that leads us to our next Titan buddy. Okay, we can get the drop on this guy, it looks like. There we go, got the stagger. Let's drop a Libra. Oh, that's, okay. Let's just Relentless Assault for a moment here. And try to take advantage of this stagger. Man, I wish... Ugh. Okay. This thing has a lot of HP. We are filling this guy with damage. Okay, let's just do one more round here. And then let's switch to Solidarity, because I want to get some healing going. Yeah, Snow is definitely the next priority for that. How much HP does this guy have? 679,140. That's pretty ridiculous, if you ask me. Okay, Saz, let's get you going again, buddy. I think I want one more round of healing Saz, but let's... let's Delta attack here for a little bit. I don't know, maybe we should go... Synergists... Actually, yeah, let's do some Hero's Charge. I want to get some more buffs going. Man, this thing has a lot of HP. Water Go's gonna hurt. Oh, it mostly just hits snow, so that's not too big of a deal.
We gotta win this. We gotta win this.
Let's get that off you, Saz.
Thanks.
Let's see if we can fill this thing with some relentless assault. Okay, we're gonna need to switch over to healing. Yeah, and then he can meta-guard to help himself.
We gotta win this.
Man, this thing has so much HP. Oh, now everybody needs healing. And I really need to switch back to Saz being
New strategy.
Hero's Charge. I want to get Hastes back up. Because Haste helps a lot with being able to do stuff. Yeah. Where's this thing on HP right now? Okay, it's under half.
We gotta win this.
Let's go back to Solidarity for a little bit. Because I've gotten my buffs back up. That paradigm limit's actually really important to the design of the game, I think. As annoying as it is, if they didn't have the paradigm limit,
We gotta win this.
they wouldn't, like, you could have too many options in battle, and so you wouldn't have to make poor choices. If that makes sense. Also, it would really help if the AI was better about spreading out, but I have absolutely no control over positioning. Like I've said before, and I'll say again, this almost feels like it wants to be like an RTS. Honestly, it feels a little bit like it wants to be Warcraft 3. Just because that was an RTS with heroes and RPG elements. Or maybe like the Spellforce games or something like that. See, this is the part where Sentinel is suddenly not seeming very effective. And part of it is because this enemy has a lot of area of effect stuff. That also, I think Snow's
I appreciate it.
actions are being disabled by the one thing. Oh boy.
I appreciate it.
Let's just say I'm really glad I got that initial hit in on it. Oh, it's using slow on us now. And I feel like it's all that I can do to just keep the party alive, and it's just going to take time
We gotta win this.
for Saz to just slowly wear it out.
I I appreciate it.
Let's get rid of that slow. Let's get me healed. You go ahead and do that. I'm gonna look for... Yeah, Hero's Charge. So I don't think Sentinel is doing a whole lot at the moment. There's just too much AoE going on.
We gotta win this.
This is a ridiculous fight. I don't know why this enemy has so much HP.
Steady now.
Yeah, Saz should hit himself first. Crap. We're gonna die to this thing because it's just gonna attrition us out, aren't we?
Odin.
I'm just gonna do this. I want to get through this fight. And the thing's almost dead too.
Cut us a path.
I'm just gonna fight with Odin here for a little bit. Okay, let's go cult mode. Get this thing finished off. As Odin transforms into a horse with 4 eyes. And flowing with cherry blossoms.
Let's ride.
Or rose petals? I'm not quite sure. Oh, ridiculous. Yeah, I know we went way, way over. I think it had so much HP, though. Okay, cool. Okay, that guy got his sword back. Oh, boy. That was a fight and a half. I guess we just talk to this next boy now. What do you got for us? Yeah, he's missing his sword. Ambling Bellows. Taejin's Tower, second tier. Puissant Soul, heed my plea, and we shall bring light to your dark path. Know that an ambling bellows holds my power thrall within the spire. Slay it, and I shall once more be free. If you can but restore the strength of my 2 brethren and I, here on the second tier, the way will be opened unto you. All right. I guess we need to head back this way. I didn't see a way forward over there, so possibly we've advanced time and the fire's burnt out a little bit. Oh, or the path continues over there. I'm going to stop by the save point first, though. Can I buy aerosols? Okay, well, I'm just going to use this ether soul. I want my TP back. Okay, and how much CP do we have? Like, that's a good amount, but it's also not quite enough to warrant going into the CP menu, given that that's, like, maybe A level. Oh, are you... Okay, well.
Try that on me.
Ambling bellows.
Try that on me.
How much HP do this? Oh my goodness. The issue is, oh man, what's the difference between resistant and halved? Anyway, my experience with the boxed phalanx was that it was ludicrously powerful, and if I didn't focus it down, it would just summon. Well, like if I tried to take down its support, it would just summon new dudes, and that was no good. Okay, I need to. Where's Solidarity? Okay, let's get you back up, Snow. Okay, Delta attack. Can we take out one of these cryptos? Yeah, these things are really weak, actually.
Try that on me. Try that on me.
Holy shnikes. Man, these things hit like trucks. Like, it's the sort of thing where it's like, one of the other issues is that each of my characters is not the same. Like, they might have the same role, but they don't necessarily get the same list of abilities. Yeah, it's like I take out one and then more spawn. Which seems a bit ridiculous. Okay. I'm just trying to understand mechanically. Every time we take out one of those side guys, it spawns two. So if we take them out, we get absolutely swamped. I don't think this is winnable at this point. It means that we have to 100% focus only on the... yeah, I'm just gonna... There's no point here. So I have to focus exclusively on the enemy in the back, because if I don't, like every one of those side companions I kill, it summons two more, and so basically it means that we have to ignore the ads and just try to take it down. I'm gonna drop an Aegisoul because I don't. My current team composition does not have Ambling Bellows. Needs to be our target.
Thanks.
Items, Libra Scope. So if I don't focus on the Ambling Bellows, we're never going to be able to get through this fight, because otherwise it's going to summon an unlimited and ever-increasing number of additional dudes. Okay, let's go to Solidarity for a bit, because Snow needs healing. Yeah, and then it spams this system upgrade thing that makes everything way tankier too, which doesn't help. Oh man, it's just got so much HP too. How much attack should I realistically have at this point in the game? Okay, I'm going to take a moment to solidarity. Because all our HPs are kind of low. Everything's just coated in buffs at this point. This is absolutely ridiculous. This enemy is I just don't know how I'm supposed to fight it properly. I think I'm supposed to use a saboteur to kind of strip some of its abilities. It doesn't help that the AI is a clumping idiot. No, I need Delta attack. I don't know how quickly this thing can go down once it's staggered. Yeah, it'd take a lot more damage because right now it's coated in stuff. Okay, let's do a little bit of Hero's Charge.
Thanks.
Try to get some haste going on us. Okay, that was a bad idea.
New strategy.
New.
Hot.
We gotta win this.
Oh my goodness.
Back off.
Snow, stop trying to aggro everything and start using your defensive abilities. Oh, this is...
Here.
I mean, we're going to get through it eventually if we can keep everyone alive. Well, let's just renew again.
Let's go.
We gotta win this.
Unfortunately, it means we're running out of buffs because when people die, they lose all their buffs. Which makes trying to keep everyone alive even more difficult. I'm trying to figure out what it is that I can do to make this go anywhere not awful. As it is, my allies are dying before I can... Oh, this is so stupid. The design of this enemy is interesting. I don't think the difficulty level of it is appropriate. I don't think that the difficulty level is appropriate at all. So, I'm going to have to call it here, unfortunately. It's a rather disappointing place to end, but episodes have to end sometime. So what will happen is we will come back, and I'm going to think about what my team party composition should look like, and then we will probably drop it to easy difficulty and take another stab at it. But until then, everyone, take care, and goodbye.